I've always wanted to like visit a jungle, but they've always seemed too hot and too dangerous. Like I'm used to swamps and like our version of that in Florida. I don't know. It's just, but I would love to visit a jungle. They just seem like really humid. Pretty cool though. Can you imagine visiting like the Amazon? Anyways, today we are listening to Santana. We're listening to the track Jungle Strut. This is off of their album Santana, but this is their third studio album released in 1971. We're listening to this track because it had been suggested and a favorite song of Ronnie Farnsworth. So Ronnie, thank you so much for the recommendation. Let's go ahead and dive on into it. We will, of course, talk about it after. I'm delaying so I can type in the title of the song. And here we go. Guitar just started. Oh, that's a good setup. It's coming. Organ chopping up a melody in the back. Note of Santana. Big Tom. Right back to the beginning with the opening riff. case here. I love the way the organ just like, comes out like that. Well, that was like being thrown in. That was like being thrown into a furnace, and you're like, you know what? It's actually kind of chill in here. That was hot. It was fiery. The back and forth. Obviously, Santana on the guitar, but on the organ on this track, I'm going to assume it's Greg Rowley. The back and forth between them, everything is incredible. Like the percussion, wonderful. Bass playing, great. It's all good. But the back and forth between Santana and Rowley was to me the two phoenixes in this particular inferno, and the way that they're like dancing with each other in here. The percussion and the drumming is incredibly like driving and energetic. Of course, you're gonna have, of course, Michael Shreve on the drums, so I would expect no one else, and then Jose Chapito Arias and Mike Carabello on the percussion, and you may have some others, but those are the two major percussionists, and they create this absolute like fire that the band plays in, and I think that is so wonderful. I love how they play. I love how at the end they get a few like little licks in and some fills, and it's just very interesting. But the guitar and the organ are just wonderful. They sing, they scream, they plead, they cry. The organ specifically, I love like those higher notes that it reaches into, the way that it kind of slides in with the volume on part of the solo, not the first part, but like the second part. It was just really fun to listen to. This was absolutely a jungle strut. And I was just looking at the track listing as well to see like where this track occurred in the whole album. And it's the 7th track in the middle of side 2. So it's not an opener, not a closer, kind of in the middle of the ending, I suppose. Just a perhaps a little sugar rush for you, a little energy drink there. So thank you so much for the recommendation. I enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. You can follow me over on Twitter, support the channel on Patreon. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you all later. Bye, guys.